Hi folks, this is the last phrase that I want to share with you about quotes for dealing with difficult people or words that you can use. So if you haven't seen the other one, there are 7 videos and they've all got different phrases that you can use when you are communicating with difficult people. Now, as I said earlier, that my story, which is in the book behind us, is going to be a movie in a few years' time, and it's telling the story how to deal with bullies, how to deal with difficult people, and what we've got to be able to do is empower ourselves. The more that we learn about ourselves, the more confident we are when we are dealing with difficult people. And so this phrase here is, again, this is absolutely fabulous. And I've talked about I statements, I've talked about your self-esteem and your confidence and things like that. I've just touched on them, but they're absolutely vital. And this phrase here is one that you can use, and again, nobody can say that you are wrong. So this phrase is, I have changed my thinking. I'll repeat that again. I have changed my thinking. And it can be, that no longer serves for me. That no longer serves me. I don't want to do that anymore. Or whatever it is. So the fact that you said I is empowering yourself by using an I statement. Changed my thinking. Now, nobody can say that you can't change your thinking. And so there's nothing that they can come back with, although they will possibly try. But you can just repeat it. Look, I'm sorry, that no longer works for me. Or I've changed my thinking. I have now decided to do something else. Or you can tell them what you've decided to do. Don't give them too much information, but just say, I've changed my thinking. That no longer works for me. So what you're doing here is you are creating a new boundary for yourself by using some words that are going to sort of, you're pushing the words back to them, and they are going to be kind of stumped, because where in the past you might have said, yes, I'll do that for them, now you're setting up some new boundaries for yourself. Now, they are going to try and challenge you. But you've got to be strong and confident in yourself to be able to use that phrase and to continue using it. So again, as I've suggested with all the phrases, is that you actually practice it. You write it down so that you've got it in a sort of embedded in your mind, and you're confident when you're saying it. So you've got your body language, you've got your stance, there's all those sorts of things that come into it. But I'm guaranteed that after you've said that, I'm sorry, you don't have to say I'm sorry. You can just say, that no longer works for me, I have changed my thinking. Or you can just say, I have changed my thinking, whatever. But it's setting yourself some new boundaries. So if you want to learn more about dealing with difficult people, and I absolutely totally think that what I've learned, what I've taught in my workshops is fantastic. And so again, on Amazon I've got a book, How to Deal with Difficult People, and on my website, Difficult People Help, I've got some more books. I've got a free ebook, and I've also got, you can just do the modules because there's 6 modules and 13 bonus products in the program, or do the whole program. And what you're wanting to do is learn how to create win-win relationships in your life. So if you've always had it that you felt awful or not okay or unhappy in relationships, what you've got to do is change yourself. You can't do anything about them. Change yourself so that you can create a new life and a new way that you have relationships, because you'll notice that bullies will always target, if somebody is confident, they won't target those. They will target the people and go into relationships with people who aren't confident. So the more that you can do for yourself, the better and happier you're going to be for the rest of your life. So go ahead, use all my tips, go and have a look at the website and the book, and please, 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 if you are getting bullied and feel unsafe, go and get help. But learn to have great relationships in your life, because absolutely, totally, you are worth it. Thanks for listening.